So this complete defense industries oriented website was done using AI from end to end. And as you could see, it's extremely sexy with, yeah, do I need to say more? Just look at how premium and cool it looks. So again, this was all done by AI from scratch. So today I'll tell you how to build this website from complete scratch and then sell it. Because a lot of people were asking me, Shreyas, how can I sell this? So I'll show you how to outreach with this website to businesses so that you can initiate a conversation and then sell it to them. So once you build it, I'll also be telling you how to sell it. So stay tuned till the very end of this video. Also, I found out newer ways which can make this website creation process easier for you. So again, I'll be also covering that. If you want more such AI, how to make money with AI videos and actual applicable knowledge instead of the random and intense bullshit that everyone's preaching, do subscribe to my channel because more valuable content is on the way. So let's get right into it. So first, let's actually have a better look at this. As you can see, you can click on view specs. So you can also we can also check the weapon systems, autonomy in AI, durability engineering, etc., etc., etc. So let's start with building the website first of all. So how we will be building the website? Well, first of all, we'll be using Google Whisk or Nano Banana Pro to generate the images. Then we'll use FreePik Kling 2.5 to animate the images, and then we'll use Netlify for deployment, and then we'll use our company email ID to send email to a defense company pitching this or showing this as our portfolio website and letting them know that we can also upgrade their website. So let's get right into it. First of all, let's start with building the website. So as usual, you will get this image prompts pack and the website prompt pack. In the image prompts, you also have video prompts. And as you could see, this is a very elaborate document, which is because in the website, as you could see, there are too many videos. Like this is also a complete video. Then this is also a video. This is also a video. These are all videos, right? So we got multiple videos which we would need to create and animate, which is why this is a very, very, very elaborate document. And also, here's a very cool thing I discovered recently. It is that there is a better way to write Nano Banana prompt or Google Nano Banana prompt, which gives you insane results, like 100 times better than your normal way of writing prompts. So what do I mean by that? Let's just say, if you were to write a prompt, let's just say for the M134 minigun weapon system, what the prompt would be something like this, that give me a sleek dark image of a M13 machine gun system resembling the Vulcan gun. It should be in a dark hangar, smooth lighting, cinematic 4K lighting, game-like environment, etc., etc., etc. So this is what you would do, or this is what your prompt would look like in a usual setting. But to get the best output out of Google Nano Banana Pro and Gemini or any of these models, here is a new way of writing prompt. This is how it looks like. So you write the prompt in JSON structure. Yep, you heard that right. And the results are just like 10 levels above what you would get from a paragraph style prompt. These small informations keep you ahead of the competition. So this is how I would write the prompt if I wanted the best output. Project title, M134 minigun, dark hangar, dramatic reveal, composition setting. So you define the composition to AI. It's very detailed. You can also define the camera you want to use. If you want to use the IMAX, the expensive camera which Christopher Nolan uses, you can do that. And you can do all of that stuff. And this is just insane. As you can see, centered weapon emerging from darkness with a single spotlight. M134 style rotary minigun weapon system, 6 barrel death machine, 6 rotating barrels, mounting hardware. So it has the smallest details. And using this particular prompt would give you drastically better results. So I hope I was clear. Now, that's why this document is larger than usual. So let's start by generating the images for our website. So first thing first is let's go to Whisk. As you can see, I've been trying to do all these generations. Let's open a new project in Whisk. And let's quickly grab the very first prompt, which is hero section prompt for the main drone. So let's quickly copy this. Let's paste it here. And let's do a few generations. So I'm just letting it know that it has to make it similar to the reference image, but with all these characteristics. Let this cook through. This one looks pretty damn nice. So does this one. Yeah, they're all looking absolutely amazing. I'd probably stick to this one. Yeah, this looks pretty damn cool. Let's refine this a bit. Drones from the background. So it's gonna remove the drones from the background and keep only one drone, which because we don't want like too many drones in the picture. So let this cook. This looks cool. Let's download this. So this would be our main hero section image. Let's actually go here, drag it down. This is gonna be our main hero section image. Now let's also generate the additional ornament images which we need. Let's go to Whisk again, close this off, and then let's grab these image prompts as well. So yeah, the minigun of the particular this one looks really nice. We can stick with this one. Kind of looks similar to our attached image. Let's use this as a subject image. Oops, not this one. Let's use this as a subject image. And let's delete this and delete this one as well. Let's download this one. So we have the 3 shots ready. So this is the ornament, this is the hero section, this is the footer section, this is the ornament section. Obviously you can, again, there are more prompts which you can generate images out of, but I'm just going to stop here and start animating these images. So let's go to FreePik. So open a new tab, search for FreePik. You would need the $2,700 rupees plan to access unlimited generations for Kling 2.5, but it's worth it. So click on spaces and then click on new space. So once you're in here, let's quickly grab and download this media. Honestly, it took me so long to come up with the right prompts because animating a killer drone is the last thing you would do. And yeah, it's very tough. Like sometimes everything would morph together into a ball. Sometimes the drone would go somewhere else. So to get this prompt, it was a lot of pain, but thankfully I have the prompt. So let's go down, let's scroll down until we reach the video section. This is the video section, okay? Scroll down, and this is the hero section videos. Let's quickly copy the video prompt, paste it here, and then let's grab a video generation module. Let's hook this up to the video generator, and let's select the model to be 2.5. So we get Kling 2.5. Let's do 10 generations for 10 seconds each. Let's click on run unlimited. So we're gonna get this generation in a while. Let's quickly also go and grab the minigun image. So these are the outputs as you could see, and yeah, some of them are looking pretty nice. This one's actually looking cool. This one's also looking decent. And this is okay. So this is a jetish. Okay, this one is disqualified. We can kind of work with this one. So this shot is actually pretty damn nice. Like it's looking everywhere, and the quadcopter is just it's whirring. So yeah, I like it. This one's good. Let's download this shot. Same goes for this one. Yeah, this shot is also pretty nice. Let's grab this one as well. So I like this one a lot for some odd reason. This is a really good shot. It looks like a movie outro, but it's not. I really like this one. So we just acquired these three videos, and now we are ready to make the website. So this kind of looks insane. All these videos are looking absolutely peak and fire. So let's stop it right here. Let's go to the desktop on our computers, and then let's create a folder. So let's go to desktop. Let's click on new folder. I'm sorry for the cluttered desktop. And let's name it as executioner drone website. Let's enter this real quick. Full screen. And let's add these download files into this folder. So once this is done, let's rename this for better reference to AI. So hero section video, drone firing. This is Minigun showcase. And this one, let's rename this. So we have renamed all these documents for better reference by our anti-gravity agent. Now let's open Google Anti-Gravity. Under Anti-Gravity, click on Open Folder. And then go to Desktop and select the folder which you just created. Click on Open, and the folder has been created. Now the last thing is just left, which is go to the website prompt, click on Control C, Control A, Control C, and paste the whole prompt here. This would get you the website done, and you can then deploy it. So I'll cover the deployment process using the original executioner drone website while this is being created. So let's go to, so this is our main project. As you can see, once your executioner drone website is done, all these files would be created, and this is how your website would look like. So if you want to do a static deploy to Netlify to get a temporary URL which anyone can view, you just have to let the AI agent know that I want to get a static deployment for Netlify. How can I please get it done? So you let the AI agent know, it's gonna give you a command, and then you have to paste that command into the terminal, and you'll get a folder. That folder can be uploaded to Netlify, and you'll get a temporary URL from Netlify after uploading that folder. So let's kill the terminal. Let's open a new terminal. And so the command is usually this: npm run build. Just click on enter. So as you can see, we got the verification plan. So /out, this folder we just got to upload in Netlify, and then we can host this website on Netlify on a temporary URL. So to do that, let's go back to our Brave browser and open Netlify. Once you open Netlify, click on add new project and click on deploy manually. Click on browse upload, and then go to the file on your desktop. So I'm gonna quickly open the file. And then just grab this out folder and click on upload. Click on trust this website, and this will be uploaded. And now you'll get a temporary URL which you can host and share with other people. Now the building part is done. The building part was easy. I hope it was. You can also redo this for fighter jet companies and stuff like that. But our job is done. Now the next thing we need to do is outreach and find people who are willing to buy this website. So what we'll do is, I'm pretty sure that Indian army or armies around the world, they have suppliers like drone suppliers and stuff like that. Let's see the top drone manufacturers in India. Defense. So let's search for that. So Hindustan Aeronautical Limited, we can't reach out to them obviously. Idea Forge, I know these guys. Idea Forge and Zen Technologies, I mean, I kind of know about them. So let's go, let's search for Idea Forge Technology Limited. Now this is a very big supply. You can go for smaller suppliers, but I'm just gonna go onto their website. This is what they do. They do drones. Like this is what they all do. These are logistic drones, and yeah, this is all they do. So what we need to do now is, let's search for the email address. So probably blog and user agreement. Just scroll down, let's select contact us. For business inquiries, write to us. So business@ideaforge. And yeah, so we have got the email. Now what we'll do is we'll open our work email, which for me is Hostinger. So I'll open my mail.hostinger. If you can't, this is something you guys need to do it on your own. I will not guide you on how to get a professional email and stuff like that. It's dead simple. And if you can't do this, then you probably shouldn't be watching this video. Let's click on new message. business@ideaforgetech.com. I'll say, would you like the following, or web design service offer for IdeaForge? Now they are a big shot. So for that we need to make sure that our email resembles, they're a big company. So obviously they're probably going to ignore our email. This is just for me to show you how you reach out to any business. Again, you can find smaller fishes in the market. And if you reach out to at least 100 people, 5 of them are going to revert back to you, because sales is a numbers game. I'm just showing you how I would do it if I had to do it for a defense business, or if I have to sell this to a defense business. I'll say, hey IdeaForge team, this is Shreyas Raj from RapidXAI. I have actually built a website, a 3D website for defense companies, and I would like to see if you guys are interested in such services. Here is the demo website. If you are interested into it, please let me know. Else, no worries. Thanks. Thank you. Appreciate it. Bye-bye. Cheers. And then in here, I'm just going to quickly go to Netlify, grab this project URL, paste it here. Thanks. Appreciated. And great. Now, obviously, you can add copywriting elements to this and all the kind of good stuff. But this is how I would outreach to any business. I would send 100 of these emails every day with my portfolio websites, and I'll expect some of them to revert back. And obviously, again, IdeaForge is a big company. You obviously can't expect them to revert back, but obviously there are smaller fishes in the market. For architectural firms, for real estate businesses, this kind of approach works miracles. So you can just say, hey, I've just built this website. Do you think you can, something like this, you can use something like this for your business? It's going to increase sales from your website, etc., etc., etc. Bye-bye. Cheers. Thank you. So something like that. That's something you can do. Click on send. And that's how you outreach to businesses. So again, I hope this was a valuable video. If you found this valuable, please drop a like, and yeah, let me know if you have any feedback. Bye bye. Cheers. Appreciate it. Bye bye. Cheers. Thank you.